We've got the latest pictures here of K Kavitha. That's her in the blue sari in the front seat of that vehicle, about to be driven out by the Enforcement Directorate. Her husband was following in a different car as well. I think this may be before that, because I can't see that big crowd here, but this may be just before it exits the actual gate. The big crowd is outside the main gate of her residence, so this is within the gate, within the compound of her residence. She's saying goodbye to her close aides and family members, I assume, before she is driven out. So these are those pictures. Let's just try and get some audio in. In the blue sari, Enforcement Directorate vehicle. It's an Enforcement Directorate Innova before she is being driven out. There she is, flashing the peace symbol, the V sign, before she is driven out. Krishank, you just heard India Today's Munish Pandey, who's been tracking the story, give you a sort of comprehensive lowdown of what the Enforcement Directorate says is its case, basically the basis on which this arrest has taken place. How would you respond to that? The Enforcement Directorate says there's more than enough basis for this particular arrest. Krishank?
Well, Shiv, it is for them to produce all this in the court, and we will definitely explain to the Honorable Court of Law, because there are multiple issues in this, Shiv. One, we are asking for a transit warrant which has to be shown. I have n number of case judgments by different honorable courts that without a transit warrant, an arrest is illegal. Point one. Coming up to the narrative of the ED, let me tell you, Shiv, that a con man called Sukesh Chandrasekhar, who sits in jail, who is given papers to write stories, his basis also is scripted in the ED's drafts. So how can this be believable? So the point is, all these cooked up stories will be definitely defended, opposed. We will take it up with the court of law.
Okay.
Our entire organization is with Kavita ji because we feel that this is highly political. You have seen Sanjay Raut's case also. After keeping him for months and months in the jail, ED could not produce a single evidence, after which he got bail by the Honorable Court of Law. Honorable Justice clearly mentioned that there is no single evidence and this arrest was illegal when he got a bail. So today what we say, that maybe Modi ji might have won today by arresting Kavita Garu. But the point is, the court has to decide that how much of facts are there in ED's cooked up stories. We will definitely fight it out in the court of law.
Okay.
Shiv.
Okay. NV Subhash Rao, how would you respond to what the BRS is saying? The BRS is saying, do what you want, we will be proven right in a court of law. That's what the Enforcement Directorate is also saying, that you have recourse to the law, but the stand is simple by the BRS. They say that this arrest is completely illegal. What would you say to the BRS, Mr. Rao?
How can it be just illegal when Enforcement Directorate, after deliberate deliberations, and they have been constantly watching on this. This case has been there from past almost 1 year, and she has been linked up with the Delhi liquor scam. First, let me make it clear that Kavita ji has very clearly said that I am a very good citizen of this country, so I will abide by the law of Enforcement Directorate, or whatever it is, that after many issues, many notices which have been given by Enforcement Directorate, she failed and then she could not go. She doesn't want to go, and then she made some lame duck excuses on that. She is free to go to the court. She is free to go to the Supreme Court. But the benefit of doubt of Enforcement Directorate, which is an independent body, it has nothing to do with the government. It has nothing to do with Bharatiya Janata Party. This Enforcement Directorate, all these law agencies, the investigations agencies have been there in our country before Modi ji has become the Prime Minister. So let her just come up clean. Why is this issue has been raked up every time that the Bharatiya Janata Party is making ED, and then when Modi comes to different states, and then ED will come. This has been there. Had she really gone earlier when the notices have been served, this issue would not have been really come up on it.
Krishank,
Coincidence that
Yeah, no, you know, to speaking purely on facts, the BRS and Kavita has been represented by her lawyer, who said that, you know, the failure to appear for summons or refusal to appear for summons had a basis, at those particular times. But the argument, Krishank, by the BJP is the fact that the K Kavitha has dodged summons, I think 2 or 3 times already.
Exactly.
You know, is a problem. That's one of the reasons. If she had cooperated, maybe the enforcement directorate didn't need to go into her house and arrest her.
Well, Shiv, point number 1, we have allowed the CBI initially come all the way here to her residence, interrogate, investigate. We were called by ED to Delhi. Kavita ji met the ED officials, gave answers. When they asked for mobile phones, she again came, she handed over the mobile phones. The Bharatiya Janata Party cannot say that we did not cooperate. But while doing this, she had every constitutional provision which any leader has. When Mrs. Sonia Gandhi ji can go to the court in National Herald case to get a bail, Kavita ji or anyone to the matter of fact can go to the court. The point is, if we were running away, why would we approach the court? We have gone to the court, kept this issue to the court. So the ball is it's with the court. So the whole point is, we are not running away. We have approached the court, taken this issue to the court, taken to the matter of the court, that one about the investigation, and definitely it's about the case. So the whole point is, we are abiding by our legal rights.
Let me ask you this.
What is the hush up here?
Krishank, let me ask you this, because, you know, so much has been made about the politics of enforcement directorate, especially before the elections. What politics do you read behind the enforcement directorate action? What are you alleging is the reason for this?
Bharatiya Janata Party's election and votes. See, if there is nothing to it, Shiv, let BJP or those in center wait for the court's judgment. But, you know, they will not stop. You know what? BJP's IT wing, they have tagged Kavita ji, who's a lady with a name called Liquor Queen. Modi ji comes all the way and speaks it in his election speeches. So you see the benefit out of it. When Modi ji speaks about it in his bhashans of elections for votes, even before any court has given any judgment, it is BJP, the Bharatiya Justice Party, which is already giving an order. So from tomorrow, you see, BJP will definitely campaign again in Lok Sabha elections. We are sure that we will come clean.
Okay.